struggle is absolutely optional. And it's easy to find yourself in a place of struggle and upset. Unfortunately, I learned that firsthand over the last few weeks, and thank goodness, thank goodness, thank goodness for my friend, and you've heard her on this show more than once, Dr. Tianna Conte, helped me to become aware that I had moved out of my heart and into my thinking mind. And your mind makes up all kinds of stories, not stories that are assisting you in living your highest and best life. Because when you're coming from your heart, you're tuning directly in to the universe. So whatever request they're fulfilling, they're letting you know, and you're matching both ways because you're tuning in to the world that lets you manifest consciously. So for I think it's been a month, I've been stuck in the medical community because I had moved from my heart up into here. And man, when you try to run things from your head, that's when things get really, really screwed up. So I've discovered a whole world I never thought I wanted to know about. And here's what's intriguing. I've been in a rehab center for, I think it's been 3 weeks. And I came here originally because of this, to learn how to function and take care of myself using like this hand. And by the way, I really take issue to the PTs here because they talk about your good hand and your bad hand. I don't know about you, but I don't have a bad hand. All my hands are good. And if one's not functioning the way it's meant to be, that's because I created a situation where I needed to learn something. And if you're suffering, you did too. So thank goodness Dr. Tianna made me aware that I was coming out of my mind. And man, was I stuck. In fact, I don't think I've ever been stuck in that place in my whole life. And if you've been following me for the many years I've been here online, then you know I've been through one heck of a lot of scary stuff where I wasn't sure I was going to keep living here in this lifetime. And I never, ever saw it as struggle. And I always saw it as, okay, this is a challenge the universe presented to me, and I am never alone in how I'm functioning in each moment. My guides and my angels and the universe itself are always here talking to me and leading me on decisions that allow me to move my life forward, that allow me to see the gifts that happen in each incident that I'm seeing as a challenge, because the gifts are always there. And you've heard me say this before, you will always and only find what you're looking for. Now, if you've been with me for the last, I don't know how many months, I'll bet you're noticing the difference in my voice. Because now that I'm back to being me, well, yay, my voice is back very close to my usual normal voice. In fact, people are remarking about that. So as soon as I started listening to my heart, I started smiling again. Now, smiling's a habit I created many years ago. I'd wake up smiling and just find myself smiling for no reason. But there's always a reason, because when you smile, you fill your body with positive, loving energy. It makes a difference. Your posture improves. In fact, you know what? If you go down in the show notes, I'm going to share with you a gift of how to turn any feeling cruddy moment into feeling happy right then, in that moment. I think it's called Be Happy Now. Anyway, the link for you to grab your gift is there. Please take advantage of it because it makes a really big difference. Let me point some things out. So I'm here in this rehab center, and I'm sure the people who work here are really, really overworked. Many of them look exhausted, but there's one person, like the nurse in charge of everyone and everything. She's always got a smile. And even behind her mask, you see her whole face, her eyes, every part of her smiling. And that loving care is coming forward from her energy. It's not stuck inside or hiding. Your energy is also protruding out into the universe. So does your energy feel like people want to be in it? Because if it doesn't, it's your choice to turn it around. Just catch yourself feeling any way other than happy and grateful, and instantly you get to smile and feel good, and your whole world will lighten up when you lighten up. So this one person who smiles all the time, you feel her energy, man, when she's coming into the room. She's the only one, shockingly, who's smiling all the time, so that she's spreading the cheer and the joy and the love without having to say anything, because her smile's in her energy and it's coming out, impacting everyone. And you don't have to know why. You feel better just because she's come in to your presence. Just know you feel better. And you can take that on yourself and continue to be in a happier place of love and gratitude and joy, because the highest frequencies in the world are number one, love, number two, joy. And you get to choose to live there. It is a conscious decision. I'll repeat that. Living in love and joy is a conscious choice that you get to make. And the more you make it, the more it becomes a habit. And what's a habit? Well, it's a ritual that carries on out of your awareness. You don't even have to think about it. It's just part of who you have become. And anyway, as soon as you start smiling, you're going to notice how good you feel physically and emotionally, and they'll cycle between the two. So you're going to stay in that place. Does that mean cruddy things won't happen in your life? Of course not. But when cruddy things do happen in your life, you might look for, okay, universe, what am I missing that would help me to recognize it so I can change it, so I can flip it around to something that does serve me instead of stopping me. I feel super happy and grateful that you joined me here today for this episode of Let's Get Metaphysical, Connecting Heart and Mind. Be sure you check the show notes for all how to contact us in Facebook, be part of our group, be part of our community, get to talk one-on-one on a live Zoom every month, and also how to access every episode of this show. And this is show 108. Pretty sure about that number. You can access every show, video and audio, on our website. That link is also there. The most important thing that I remind you about until it becomes an automatic habit: enjoy. That's capital I-N, capital J-O-Y. Every moment. Every moment. Because nothing in your world, nothing in your life happens outside of you. Nothing out there can make you happy or sad. No one out there can make you happy or sad. You are in charge of you. And I will see you here next time.